just comes down to the way that they adapt and the way that they can handle these matchups, you know. So we get right into it here.
Once again, back on PS2. Ooh, really patient coming from the Palutena there.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually getting his teammates back with the projectile as well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was trying to interrupt the Robus as well in that sequence, but
yeah. Nice dump to side B, and KOLA gonna lose the stock.
Oh, but here we go.
Scary move.
He sees the opportunity for the back airs, and he's doing a really good job at it. But let's see if he can actually get saved by his teammate. But no, instead he saves himself.
Yeah. Once again, I think we'll see it. Kobe kind of being the sort of the tank here, and so is Jen. Like, I mean, we saw it when they played their respective sets earlier. Those were that was kind of the archetype for both players. They were sort of being the stock tank, the percentage tank here, letting the other one run free. And so that's how we kind of see it. They're both at the lower percents here. Obviously, Jen only at 36.
The red team had a really high percentage as well here. Oh, you can see Kobe looking for the setup.
Right.
Just when I said that, KOLA with the up B had a shield.
Yeah, super solid burst option for Roy, especially with the armor on it. Up smash is not quite going to send him too far.
That's scary stuff, man.
That was really scary the way they both came for him. Yeah.
Right.
Man, I've played double sets before where I'm just getting down tilted back and forth, and I'm just like, man, this sucks.
Yeah, from there on, you just don't want to like run back to your teammate or even to run to ledge.
Yeah. Well, unfortunate up air there, catching his own teammate. That almost set up for a Rob up air, but Palu falling out.
Ooh, you gotta love that setup, you know, fire arrow straight to fair. There we go, Betty makes it back on stage. And I'm actually surprised they didn't like run after him when he was off on stage.
Yeah. Man, Jen's still on his first stock here.
Yeah.
The way that he holds onto his stocks is just so important for his team.
And he's also got the rage as well, so that's helping him a lot.
That too, that could be a factor as well. Particularly if he's attacking Benny over there. Being that he is at a higher percent.
Yeah, smart stuff. Just throwing projectiles mostly coming from the Palutena because she knows she's out to like 168%. So there's no need for her to even push in because any little hit can like just send her off and she'll be killed.
Definitely don't want to overcommit right now. It's so important to hold on to these stocks, you know. Especially being that KOLA is on his last stock right now. If he dies, Jen definitely needs to have a stock to spare.
Oh, okay.
Got rid of Benny, but also got rid of his teammate.
There we go.
So now last stocks for Jen and KOLA.
Yeah, still pretty much a tie game here, even though Kobe's at a 98%. But, oh my god, KOLA was doing a pretty good job edge guarding in the beginning, but kind of just lost that there. And that's going to bring red team together there.
Definitely need to get rid of this Kobe stock, I think, in order to... wow, that was a parry and a half.
No, it's just like once you get hit by that one parry, it just continues.
Yeah. So. I just was not expecting the sound. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's like, it's multiple hitboxes.
Yeah. But yeah, Kobe finally losing that stock, so final stocks for every player now. We'll just see how it plays out here. Slight percent lead for red team, but could change in an instant with both these characters. Really like the sort of switch there from KOLA.
Wow, that actually hit them too.
Yeah, almost took out KOLA.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh. There we go. Once again.
I think Roy can make this comeback, but he's got to take at least one stock pretty quick. And yeah, getting back against those two characters, not an easy time for Roy. So game one going to Kobe and Benny here.
They're doing such a great job in this bracket, and they're still winning. They're still doing great in winners.
I actually did not know they were teaming. I don't know if they are a static team at all, but the way that they've been playing has been
their synergy has been on point.
It's been fantastic. And the way they're sort of tearing through this bracket. If they win this set, I would be very excited to see them play potentially Mars and Kuro, depending on how that set goes, obviously. But that would be a really good winners finals to see later on in bracket. And they're looking good for this set in particular. You know, like the way they played that game was super solid. Obviously went pretty close in the end, but overall took it pretty convincingly. Game 2 though, running it back to PS2. I'm actually kind of surprised about, but
yeah, if anything, I guess they just wanted to run back on PS2. They felt as if they were confident they were going to take that game.
Yeah.
So.
And they definitely could have.
Yeah. Definitely looks like they're both comfortable at this stage for sure.
Right.
Yeah. When it comes to their characters.
Yeah. I think it gives them the space to work with.
I was going to say, like, if anything, I feel as if, like, a smaller stage would benefit KOLA and Jen.
Right.
Especially KOLA.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe we see the switch here, but they're feeling good on PS2. Just trust your gut, you know. Oh, beautiful conversion from Kobe.
But great interception there.
Yeah, the save.
Yeah, wow, that was actually huge.
Yeah. Taking out KOLA, but I mean, if he was going to die anyway, then that's a good trade, you know.
Yeah, blue team doing a really good job interrupting Kobe's up B.
Yeah. Get that F tilt off. Rob losing the stock too. Those up airs from Jen have been deadly so far.
Wow.
Kobe,
are you seeing this coming from Kobe right now?
Kobe's playing out of his mind right now.
Like,
honestly.
he threw gyro, but Kobe he didn't care.
Yeah.
It was irrelevant to him, and he just kept hitting them with back-to-back bears.
Get something going here though. Definitely some good momentum, I think, coming from KOLA and Jen right now. They should get some solid plays in here, maybe some early stocks, you know. Just really keep it going.
Oh,
Those
nice.
scary nair.
Yeah, great DI coming from KOLA there.
Wow. KOLA getting caught by that side B. Unfortunate position to be in now at that last stock situation for him.
Oh, but KOLA striking back here. Gotta just have to respect it, you know, when you get hit by Rob's side B, just like hiding that shield.
Right, it's always kind of scary because you're not really sure when to drop sometimes. So it's safer to just sort of wait it out. You don't have to punish everything that hits your shield.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that whole time, but hey, still surviving.
Yeah.
The whole time, he was just like cornering him there.
Yeah. That's the kind of sort of standoffish situation there where you're like, all right, when's he gonna make his move, you know? Nice solid hit there from Roy, though, to take Benny to his last stock. Still very doable for Jen and KOLA, for sure. Especially now with that.
Is that a little juggle there that they had going on there?
Piling up percents on Benny, you know?
Yeah.
54 now.
And blue team's still in the lead here since Palatina still has that extra stock. Oh, here we go. Kobe all by himself.
Right, and Jen still with another stock to work with here. Very big.
Ooh, this is going to be really challenging here for Kobe, but I feel as if like he needs to center himself. Like he needs to get away from ledge. All right, here we go. Now he needs to focus on KOLA. If he takes out KOLA, this could be a huge opportunity for him to bring this game back.
All right, it's a lot more doable if he takes out that Roy.
Yeah, I wasn't sure why he went back to ledge. You know, I get it for the invincible frames, but even then, he needs to try to find that slick hard hit on KOLA. But wow, Jen doing a great job. Yeah, Jen's just like covering everything right now on him. But look, that's what he needed. This is it. All right,
if he can just get some damage off here, he's at such a high percent.
Oh no! Oh wait! Oh, saved him!
I didn't even know he had one.
Yeah,
Beautiful
I didn't even see it. I didn't see it at all.
Yeah, that could be a game changer here, but he has to pile on some damage. Palu has no shortage of kill options.
Oh my God! He got hit by that. Here you go. Opportunities here. Ooh, misses it. Exactly. Just bring out the projectiles and add that damage. There's no need for you to get too close in. Oh.
Right. Definitely doesn't have to overcommit to anything.
You can see Jen desperately trying to get a grab in there.
Yeah.
Since Kobe's at 134%. This is it. This is the grab he needed. No back though. Interesting.
Oh, the up air.
Still reads it with the up air.
I don't know if he just didn't want to stale out that back throw, but
it wouldn't have killed as well since like he's still in center stage.
Right. Beautiful read though on the platform there with that up air. And that takes game 2, but really close in the end. Maybe closer than it should have been, honestly. But
honestly, that actually might have been like a mix-up, if anything, with the throw.
Yeah.
You know, and then he's still able to catch him on platform with the up air.
Right. Yeah, I think honestly that's what you go for in that situation. Because if you stale out your back throw and let him live longer, that could just be infinitely worse for you, you know? So I think that honestly was the better option. But now a Game 3 situation here in this set. We'll just see how it goes because, I mean, Kobe and Benny still looked really good in that game despite dropping it. So we'll see. I think the counter pick will be relatively important here, but I mean, PS2 obviously a little bit volatile, but
right.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see. They need to really change it up a bit now. If anything, I mean, they had their chance to like kind of experiment on a close quarter stage, but let's see if they're gonna actually take that risk and like maybe bring it back to like Battlefield or even FD or Smashville. Yeah,
we'll see what happens. I think right now, what's going through the players' heads is just like our next move here is just pivotal. You know, you never really want to be like kicking yourself after the set. Just like, man, if I did this instead of that, like ban-wise or whatever. So yeah, definitely taking a minute to think about it. I think it's important to do.
Oh, for sure. They should definitely take their time.
Yeah, but man, I mean, the way that Kobe almost brought that back, super solid.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the thing. He just needed to completely focus on KOLA, since KOLA was he was really high in percentage for sure. Like anything could have killed him.
Yeah, and I think if you just get like one of those Young Link conversions on the Palu there, could have snuck that game. But KOLA and Jen still very much in this here as we go into Game 3. Going to FD.
So, okay, FD. So this is not much space at all for both of these teams to move around in. So there's going to be clusters and clusters of hitboxes everywhere here.
Right. I think we're going to see a lot more CQC here. And I think it'll work out for KOLA, if nothing else.
Edge guarding opportunities here. I like what Jen is doing with Explosive Flame, just lingering out there near ledge and giving KOLA an option to cover high, just in case they were trying to get back on stage.
Right.
But even then, yeah, this stuff, you want to get away from gyro. You don't want to get hit by because that's just going to convert to something else. Okay.
Yeah, I think one of the most important things in doubles, honestly, is the way that you edge guard, especially the way that you edge guard together. I think it's a super important factor. And I think that most teams we've seen today have been doing
They've been really solid with that,
yeah.
right? That's definitely something you want to like make solid, right? Get solid with your team to know when you want to edge guard, when it comes to positioning, of course.
Yeah, it'd be like, all right, this is how I'll cover this, and then you can cover this by doing this, etc., etc. You know, the way that you can do that is super, super interesting.
There we go, down tilt's coming out.
Nice from KOLA there. Take out Young Link.
Oh, wow, that was so clean coming from Jen there, taking ledge, and he knows that invincibility's gone, so it gives an opportunity to hit him with a back air.
Right, it's a big stock too. That gives him the lead.
That's like the classic, like ultimate edge guarding. Like when it comes to this meta, at least.
Right.
Like if you're grabbing ledge, you can just grab ledge too, and it'll pop out your opponent as well, and give you that chance to edge guard.
That's the thing, man. I think you have to pick up on that really fast against certain opponents. It's like, all right, are they going to ledge trump me or not? Because if they're going to ledge trump you, you have to be very fast with picking your option off of ledge. But yeah, KOLA and Jen looking really good so far with the lead that they have. It looks like KOLA's started stock taking more this time around, or at least staying alive longer. But great punish there.
What? That whole time, it almost looked like they were all just looking at each other.
Yeah.
Like that whole moment.
I feel like maybe Kobe should have done a better job of just like interrupting that F smash, but now last stocks for everybody but KOLA, who is still on his first.
3 stocks. Oh my god.
And obviously Roy with Rage is very scary. He could literally kill Benny right now.
Yeah, he's definitely looking like a red monster right now. A blue monster, I would say.
Yeah. Super scary situation, honestly, for Kobe and Benny, who have been so good throughout this bracket. But things just might shift for them here.
Yeah, before then, Benny was trying to catch him with the gyro there, but if anything... Okay.
I think he was at like 200, but he's finally lost his first stock there, KOLA. But man, with Benny at 104, and even with Kobe at 52, jab back air taking out Benny, and now Kobe has to do the 2v1 against Palu and Roy. A Roy with 2 stocks at that.
Yeah, definitely the KOLA special there.
Can he make this happen?
This is going to be really, really difficult here for KOLA. Kobe, I would say. Okay.
And honestly, like, he's pretty much at kill percent with how hard Roy can hit that counter.
Counter.
And there's the edge guard,
so far
back
there.
air,
Yep.
taking him out. And what a set that ended up being.
That's really close, too.
I mean, after game one, like, the way that Benny and Kobe sort of commanded it, like, I honestly thought they were kind of going to run away with it. And then game two, such a close ending with that 2v1.
Yeah, I honestly think the stage was just perfect for Jen and KOLA.
Yeah, honestly, I think they utilized it really, really well in the end.